Let's say, in simple terms, there should have been some sort of a service agreement, some kind of an engagement agreement between the client and the agent that would say something to the effect of, well, we are engaging us to issue these visas. These visas will cost you X amount, and we are such and such, and you pay this money to blah 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 account, and then you kind of maybe define sort of what included in these services. I mean, that's something that should have happened. Instead, that did not happen. So there was not even a document to tie the client to this so-called agent. I hesitate to even call them that because they're, in my view, they're just nothing but fraudsters and criminal gang. But they're the ones who kind of orchestrated, and obviously they knew what they were doing because they did, in all fairness, they did open up companies, they did issue them visas, and they did a few other things, after that. So they knew the system, and obviously they were preying on these kinds of people and knew how to exploit the system. So yes, but what they did was clearly illegal, and there is definitely a legal recourse because the clients kind of were getting frustrated. But how come we cannot bring them to justice? You can bring them to justice, but it's it's complicated, it's expensive, and it's ultimately rarely satisfying because ultimately you can only hold them responsible before the criminal authorities, and then only if the criminal authorities find them guilty, then on the basis of that criminal judgment, you can then file a case with civil case and for compensation, for financial compensation.